Trying to guard the 7-foot Channing Frye, hoping that they won't post him, but that's exactly what Frye's doing here.
Another one of those mismatches. They go back to Channing Frye with the bank shots. So, and do you have the floor burn count tonight for Grant Hill? You gonna start that one?
Yeah, we should. How many times he's down his back? That's one.
Nash from deep. Down.
Spin right around the smaller play and got the inside position.
They list Stephen Curry at 6'3". That's a generous 6'3". Trying to box out Channing Frye about 7 feet. And Steve Nash lights it up from outside. And it's a lot of hard work from both of those players as well. Fade away on the baseline. Difficult shot by Maggette. And now cleared by Channing Frye. 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Nash behind the line for three. Absolutely for Steve Nash.
I guess to play some centers, but at 225 pounds, he just gives up a lot of kilos to the big men down low. And look at the field goal percentage. His son, 67% and growing.
Lou Amundsen with the one-timer, the rebounding, but also on the offensive end.
Yeah, so often Steve Nash throws the bounce pass away from the defense. This time he goes with the high handoff. Lou Amundsen moving, take it side out of bounds.
You know, you looked awfully good before this game, too, wearing a Steve Nash Santa Clara jersey. He wore number 11 there with the Broncos.
And too oftentimes, little things like that will happen to him, and it leads to a 4-point turnaround. The two the Suns didn't get, and the two the Warriors just got.
Randolph, who had 8 blocks in the last game against New Orleans. Back comes Steve Nash with the direct hit, fading to his right. Golden State coughs it up. That is now the 4th turnover on Golden State in the first quarter. They're still leading by 2 as the Suns have given up 34 points in the first quarter. Jared Dudley shooting 50% from far away, and down it goes for Dudley. Number Jason Richardson, this one a little short. The rebound to Leandro Barbosa. You mentioned you talked to LB and he said there's still some soreness in that ankle. Jason Richardson dips inside, past Monte Ellis.
Oh, nice post.
Exactly. Especially for a guy who led the league in 3-point percentage last year in Anthony Morrow. Got to find time for him. Straight sweep for Steve Nash. Nash now has 13 points here in the first. His last 76 shots. This is a guy who's made a living in the NBA, hitting threes. Amundsen inside from Steve Nash.
Warriors generally struggle in this third period. They normally don't play very well.
Must have been chilly in both.
Has all of a sudden become engaged in his basketball game. It's like the effects of yesterday have worn off, and this Warriors team has come out and electrified them.
Now going to try to let his players work through it, and Steve Nash connects on the rainbow shot. Suns 9 of 15. Nash into the front court, defended by Stephen Curry, who went to his point guard camp in New Jersey a couple summers ago, and Nash pumps it in from far away.
Charging him?
Oh, I'm sure he is. He knows the kind of jack that Steven Jackson is making. 10 on the shot clock for Channing Frye. A 2-point attempt, and down it was 15. That shot was partially blocked by Grant Hill. Nash into the lane, flips it up past a leaping Anthony Randolph. Ellis punishing Dragic on defense.
Man, Alvin Gentry thought he walked through that little pick there and got himself free.
Nash free for 3, fading to his right. Knuckleball delivered by Randolph, but he has 17.
Yeah, but he can't shoot it from out there.
Nash fills it up again from far away. Back-to-back bombs by Steve Nash.
Wow.
Surpassed that, and they're led by Nash, who has 13 here in the third.
And he's pumped in 5 3-point shots in the game, 5 of 9 from behind the line of 3. And
7th best in the NBA, and he averages 41 minutes per game. That is 2nd in the league to just Gerald Wallace. 41 minutes a game for Monte Ellis, and then Steve Nash darts in, uses the left hand, and one for Steve Nash.
That was a thing of beauty because he had a big player on him. He had to use his body and really hook that ball with his offhand, which he uses so well. But you got Randolph on you, a big body guy, and he gets that body contact and then throws that thing up high off the backboard on Leandro Barbosa, and it falls softly through the hole.
And you mentioned that, Anthony Randolph. This
recognized he had a 2-for-1 opportunity with a quick trigger from the right wing.
Nash, quick 3. Suns going 2 for 1, bounces around and drops for Steve Nash. And a huge smile on his face.
Wow.
Dudley 8 for Amundsen. Dragic with 11, Barbosa with 10 off the Suns bench, and then Monte Ellis coughs it up. Losser has been in a slump ever since. He has bounced back from that slump tonight against Phoenix. Shot clock is down to 5. Nash hesitation move on Turiaf. 3 on the clock for Dudley. Pumps in the 3. Perfect. There was some contact prior to that, but no question that Turiaf had a handful of Amari's jersey. Jason Richardson creates the steal. Pried it away, and here comes Nash. Still looking for his first points of the fourth quarter. Pick and roll. Stoudemire elevates and detonates. Nobody better in the league than these two.
Yeah, Steve Nash, that third eye is just so good there. And off the dribble, right to Amari Stoudemire in rhythm. DD.
Nash still has not scored in the fourth quarter. Picked up by Turiaf. Crossover. Takes him into the lane. Throws some spin on it. A majestic move by Steve Nash. How did he hit that shot? 2-point. Another look at this Steve Nash shot against Ronny Turiaf. Almost falling over backwards. Using that. Gentry will let them play. 4-point lead. Maggette hits both free throws. 17 seconds. 16 seconds for Nash. Takes it in and scores.
Now the game, and we've seen it time and time. And these Suns, for whatever reason, like to let some of these teams that aren't as talented hang around. They just gain confidence, and the Warriors tonight will break this 7-game losing